Hi guys, this is Daily Wish here, and today we are going to talk about something different than what we have studied so far, and it is going to help you in getting more clarity about the law and how it works. Okay, so what happened was I was studying this five lesson, and I don't know, but I found this entire thing, entire concept as the best representation, as the best presentation I've ever seen of Neville Goddard's exact teaching. It's a complete guide. Okay, so I am just going to tell you what all I've learned so far. There are like four different pointers which I wanted to tell here, and it is definitely going to shape up the whole clarity about the law around here. Okay, so there were a lot of little things I wasn't quite doing right, and even right now also I'm in the learning stage. However, while learning through different books and the understanding, deeper understanding about the law, it kind of made me understand exactly what I was doing wrong, and what is the correct way of doing it, and this just changed the entire vibe and tone of my meditation. So let's start with it. And the first thing which I want to tell here, the first point here is focus on one and only one moment that implies complete fulfillment of your desire when the critical thing is done and settled. So let me just elaborate and elucidate this point. What was the one thing that I was doing wrong is that I was looking for my manifestation, number one, and the second thing is I was focusing on multiple things at one time. And why I was not happy about this thing, because the more complicated you make your visualization by having multiple desires, the longer it is going to take. You need to understand that the bridge of incidents are going to unfold in that manner wherein that one final scene that you have ever imagined about, it is going to be true. So let's assume that if you are assuming a big car, a big house, a soulmate, lots of money and everything that is not there in your life right now, let's assume you are focusing on 7 to 8 things at one time. Okay, so to get that completion of 7 to 8 things in one single scene, you need to understand that all those 7 to 8 things needs to come to pass. It needs to follow the bridge of incidents in such a manner that it is going to give you that one final act of having all the things that you are looking for. Okay, so you can totally imagine that how difficult it is going, not difficult, I wouldn't say difficult, but it is going to take a little bit of longer time, and that is going to create a little bit of frustration. Because yes, of course, we want everything right now. Even if we are in the state of wish fulfilled, we are still wanting that everything needs to be experienced right now. So I would say, rather focusing on 7 to 8 or 2 to 3 multiple desires, all you need to start with one and only one thing at one time. Okay, so focus on one and only one moment that implies complete fulfillment of your desire when the critical thing is done and settled. Now pick an understated moment, okay, with calm feelings. Try to avoid big emotion. For example, let me explain to you. If you want a new car, let's say, okay, see yourself as having already been driving the car for a long time. That implies your ownership for the car, and you are completely used to it and totally satisfied. I hope I'm making some sense here and you are understanding my point here. Okay, so you don't want any emotion that implies there is anything miraculous about what's happened. Okay, so it becomes so natural to you that you are there, it is for you, and why not? And there is nothing so miraculous about that moment that, oh my god, I was not expecting this and this happened. No, it has to be quite natural in nature. You have to be very obedient about the whole state of being so natural about that experience. Okay, you don't have to feel that shock or that miraculous instinct that, oh my god, this happened, I was not at all expecting, and this just just happened out of thin air. No, it is something which you live by. It is something which you experience on daily basis. It is something which you have experienced from all of your life. So this is what the important point is. Sometimes that works, but you'll find with practice that it's better to pick a calm, satisfied moment after everything settle. Okay, don't let your mind wander off and try to fill in small fine details. You want the feeling of someone who is completely accustomed to having this thing and being this way. This is what I was trying to tell you. Okay, so I hope this first point is clear. Focus only on one thing and one moment, which is going to imply the complete fulfillment of your desire. One. Secondly, you are living that moment in a very natural state, and you are completely accustomed to having this thing by being this way. Okay, so this is the first thing. Now moving to the second point, now stick to one simple scene. Okay, as I was telling that the law is very simple, and so is the method and the technique. All you're supposed to do here is just stick to one simple scene, a single moment, okay, lasting only for few seconds. Now this doesn't mean that you have to reduce the quality of the scene. No, just imagine one of the best scenes about that desire. Okay, let's say if you are looking for having a car, okay, you would not settle for Fiat, or you would not settle for some second grade car. You would want to have a car which is like totally outstanding, and you have your heart on whatever brand or color or whatever the car is. Okay, you are going to visualize one of the best scenes about that car with one of the best brands, with one of the best colors, but the scene need not to be quite complicated. It needs to be very simple. Like, you are in the car, you are driving the car. Let's say you are assuming in this scenario, you are assuming that you are already in the car and you are driving that car. Okay, so one single moment, one single scene, very simplified, in a simplified manner, you are going to visualize it, which is going to last for a few seconds. Like, as I was telling you about the car, say the scene you give yourself in your car or some normal tedious errand, feeling confident and satisfied, and maybe a flit of how exceptionally well the car has performed for you so long. Feel the accelerator under your foot and steering wheel in your hand, and hear your favorite song playing from the speakers. It's as simple as that, and it is a confident it is a confident feeling and a relaxed feeling that you own the car. You have this car from such a long period of time, and this has given you so much of joy. You have had this car for such a long duration of time, and it's an excellent car that you are now accustomed to and you are now used to it, right? So this is how you're going to play your second part, which is the simplicity of the scene, and it is going to dedicate to that one single moment which is going to last for few seconds. All right, so this is the second point which I wanted to mention. Now coming and moving to the third point, now make this moment now. This is the crucial part of this whole exercise. Whatever you are going to visualize, it is in the present moment. It is not something which you are going to get after a couple of days, which you are going to assume that it is going to happen in the future. No, whatever you are doing in your visualization, it is as if you are experiencing it right now. And now emphasize on the feeling and emotions. Now close your eyes, relax, and go over and over it until it is vividly now and real. Just keep on doing it. Just be in the relaxed state. Go into the deep meditative relaxed state, and just go define the fine details of this car, define the fine details of this emotion. Okay, and just use all your five senses in this moment to make it as real as you can. Your desire should build to a peak and certainly of the reality of the scene. You will know that it is real. and you will have a sort of energetic climax and tremendous calm pleasure all over. Okay, it is going to be that good that in your mind's eye you are feeling everything, and in your physical appearance you are smiling, you are having goosebumps on your body. Okay, you can repeat this over and over until you are satiated and spent. At one point, after all these climaxes, your desire for the thing will be totally spent and it will naturally drop out of your mind. You should find yourself generally unable and willing to think about that thing. If something brings it to your mind, you can simply say, he has ways I know not of, and let it drop again. Do not engage any thoughts or concerns of what or how it will be, or do not tell a soul about it. You will probably find yourself unable to do so, but you have to do it. You have to be quiet about it. You have to be, as secretive as you can about your own desire, and all you need to think about is, it is done, it is done, it is done. Okay, so this is the third point. It's you can just rewind this video a little more and then repeat this point again, so that you get into a deeper understanding of how it is done and what is the correct way of doing it. All right, now moving to the last and most important point. Okay, so there is this one important relevant question, which is, how long does it take? How long do we have to do it? Okay, so while going through this whole 5 lessons, I have understood that 3 days will be enough to achieve anything, provided your desire is genuinely spent. Okay, provided you are doing it exactly the way it is being asked to do. Okay, so 3 days are good enough. Even in Neville Goddard's teaching, he says that for 3 nights consecutively, if you are doing the ladder experiment, of course you are going to climb the ladder no matter what. Okay, so 3 days are good enough. How long it takes to work itself out to the exterior world is none of your business. Honestly speaking, once you know that it is yours, once you have already eaten the food, are you going to actually look for more food? No, you have already eaten it. Or once you have already, got a diamond ring, are you going to actually look for more diamonds? No, you are already, the ring is already placed on your finger. So you are not going to look for more diamonds. It is already yours. It is there on your hand, right? So this is how it is going to work for you if you know that the entire thing works for you every time you are just imagining the stuff in the right way. And how it is going to work out for you, it is totally not your call. It is totally none of your business. All you need to understand here is, you are creator of your entire movie. You are the director of the movie. You have written a final scene and it is going to happen. Whatever the bridge of incidences are happening right now, it is leading to that final scene. Just keep that thing in your mind. Okay, if you do these things correctly in the regular pattern of your life, it needs to reassert itself. Okay, it is going to reassert itself. You actually don't want to obsess over it, this new reality. However, just know that this seemingly surface reality is just an appearance and not the state of affairs you are correctly living it. Okay, it is okay, it should be spooky knowing that you already have it. Okay, so it's simple, it's not that difficult, but overall the entire concept is revolving again and again about the feeling is the secret, number one, and whatever is being assumed, just stick and be faithful to that assumption. Just stick and be faithful to that new reality, and that's it. Know that you are the creator. Know that you have the power. Know that your imagination is so powerful that it is going to give you everything that you have asked for in the same manner as you have imagined it. Okay, so that's it. I hope you are absolutely clear on how to do it, and with a relaxed state of mind and step-by-step process that I have discussed it today is going to help you in understanding the SATs, one, and secondly, what is the correct way of visualizing and how to achieve that state of having the wish fulfilled, or you are already having it, and how you can be the more powerful creator in manifesting anything at all. So yes, that's it. I hope you liked today's video. In case if you did, do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I come up with lots and lots of interesting stuff based on Neville Goddard's teaching, and whatever I'm reading every day, I'm definitely making pointers of it so that I can share those things with you guys to make you more clear about the understanding of the law and how it actually works and what is the correct way of doing it. So decoding Neville Goddard's mystery and decoding his teaching is the main aim of this channel. I hope this channel is serving you in one way or the other, and if in case if you found this video to be useful, please drop a like. It is definitely going to mean a lot to me, and I'll be meeting you very, very soon in the next video. Till then, happy manifesting.